Here we are in Switzerland, on Mount Volca in the Alps. Every winter, the mountain railway here gets buried in snow. After a month of non-stop snowfall, this mountain railway is now under 3 meters of snow. Ever wonder how they clear all this snow and reopen the railway? At the train station below, rail workers fire up a steam-powered snowplow. This is a Model 20 steam locomotive, built way back in the 1910s. It's over 100 years old. Thanks to regular maintenance, it's still in action today. The snowplow's operation is led by a seasoned pro, locks the lid, then heads to the cab to adjust the machinery inside. After a few tweaks, the steam engine's transmission kicks into gear. Everything's in motion. The power flows to the snow-clearing propeller at the front. And suddenly, this massive blade starts spinning, slicing through the snow. Its job, churn up the snow and shoot it out through the chute on top. You're about to see it in action. And that's not all. There's a second locomotive that's fired up to help clear the snow. In fact, the full snowplow train. Up front, there's the propeller snowplow that clears the tracks, while the second part provides the push from behind. The rear locomotive, also steam-powered, gives the train its forward drive. Together, they power through, pushing the snowplow right up the mountain. The railway workers need to fill the steam locomotive with dihydrogen monoxide. The substance is sourced from high glaciers. It's an extremely clean energy source. The locomotive is filled with 8 tons of dihydrogen monoxide and 5 tons of coal. The engineer on the snowplow signals readiness with a whistle. The driver of the rear locomotive whistles back, also signaling they're ready to go. Though this locomotive is over a century old, thanks to meticulous maintenance over the years, it still shines brightly. There's a local saying among the workers here: an iron locomotive with changing railroad workers, but as long as it's well maintained, a single engine serves 3 generations. At this point, the 2 steam engines join forces. Together, they form a true snow-clearing train. After connecting, the engineer drives forward. The whistle echoes through the Furka Valley. As this ancient train moves along the mountain route, it feels as if time has slipped back 100 years. Sometimes, silence says it all. So let's follow the camera and simply listen. The sound of this train echoes through time. The train quickly crosses the gentle valley and arrives at a steep uphill section. Its speed begins to slow down. The locomotive appears to struggle to produce enough power. But if you look closely at the middle of the track, you'll notice a toothed rail design. As the train reaches this section, a gear underneath locks into the toothed rail. This track design is intentional to prevent wheel slip on the incline, avoiding a loss of speed. It helps the train climb and provides extra power. The train reaches the snow-covered summit. Seeing this vintage train, people passing below stop to take pictures. The train crosses a bridge, and you can see ahead. The tracks are blanketed in snow. The engineer doesn't hesitate, moving the train forward to begin clearing. Sometimes, actions speak louder than words. So let's follow the camera and see how this 100-year-old train clears the snow. After half an hour of snow clearing, the train has moved about 20 meters. The snow here is over 3 meters deep. The propeller efficiency in front decreases, even stalling at times. The main issue is the lack of power. The use of a steam engine has its drawbacks, like lacking torque and weak power transmission. But that doesn't stop the railway workers. They use their shovels to clear the snow stuck on the propeller. To protect the steam snowplow from damage, they decide to pull back. They leave the remaining snow clearing to onlookers, who finish it by hand. Then they drive the steam snowplow back to the station.